We hear from Tiger Woods coming up top of next hour, and he's chatty. You ask him about his injury and rehab, and he's Chatty Cathy, if you're old enough to remember Chatty Cathy. Remember that doll where you'd pull the string and Chatty Cathy would talk to you? Todd, do you remember that?
I do remember that doll.
Yeah. You didn't have that doll,
I did
though.
not.
Okay, because you didn't have any girlfriends, so maybe Chatty Cathy was the only girl you had in your life.
It was a good backup plan.
Yes. You'd be in your room with your mom when you were in college, and you'd just hear another voice in there and be...
Who wants milk and cookies? I'm 20. We're going to keep doing this? Make sure you keep the door open halfway. Oh, my God. What are you guys doing in there?
Your mom loves you, though.
She does. She means well. That's
Too
what
much.
she likes to say. She means well.
Yes, she does.
In spite of all the aggravation that's caused, she means well.
But when you meet Todd's mom, that explains a lot.
She can talk pretty fast.
Pretty much explains everything.
And she'll pretty much share anything and everything going on.
Yes. Even when you tell her that you don't want to hear it, she'll go, I have a story about Todd, and he gets so embarrassed. And I go, maybe you shouldn't tell me. And then she tells me.
She told me as a baby, I was nicknamed by my dad Big Oogs. Like Oogs is in ugly. And anytime that anyone wanted to peek into the carriage, she'd always tell them I'm sleeping, even if I was wide awake. No, he's sleeping. Oh, let me see the baby. He's sleeping. And they just put the blanket over me while I'm sweating.
Wait, your dad called you ugly?
Big Oogs.
Big Oogs?
That was the nickname I was given. 'Cause I was an ugly baby, and my mom would never let anyone look at me. Oh, he's sleeping. Maybe another time.
Yeah. Paul.
To be fair, why don't we each on this side bring in baby pictures, and you judge who was the best looking baby, just visually, you know? Because maybe Todd's wrong. Maybe he was cute.
I became cute over time, I think. But when I was really, really little, it was bad.
But you know what? Sometimes a baby is cute, but not good looking. You know, you look different. Interesting. And you can always tell sometimes when somebody will go, that's a boy? And then you go, yeah. Wait, he's got a big head. Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah, Paul.
By the way, new moms have very little sense of humor about such things. One of my wife's best friends had a baby, and we met the baby when it was probably 7 days old. It had like hair on the sides and no hair on top, the opposite of what a lot of babies have.
It's called a Fritzy.
Yeah, no offense.
Wow.
Had an Ed Asner thing going on. And I go, your baby looks like a 75-year-old man. I thought it was a good
that's
joke.
not good.
Didn't go over well.
No, that's not
it's
good.
It's still out there.
Yeah.
10 years later.
Yeah.
Didn't go over well.
And you're trying to compliment sometimes, and then you don't even know what you're supposed to say. Like sometimes I would call my son Pumpkinhead because he had a big head. But I would, and then I would see a baby and, have a big head, but, healthy. I go, oh, you big pumpkin head. And then my wife would go, yeah, you shouldn't say that. Yeah, see.
My kid, for like the first day or two of his life, I don't remember, that whole week was kind of a blur, looked exactly like a mini Danny DeVito. We were like, whoa, what the heck? They show you your kid, and you're like, here you go. And I'm like, this?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's rough.
Like, wow, all right.
Yes, Todd.
My daughter was very pudgy, and I kind of called her Buddy Hackett. I'm dating myself. But there's an old Jewish comedian that was just pudgy and
That's not good.
Short and like rolls. She had like a lot of rolls on her arms and legs, and we didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you're upset about Big Oogs.
Big Oogs. Oh, let's see the baby. No. He's napping.
He's sleeping. Napping. Big Oogs. Yeah, Paul.
Come back Thursday.
We've discussed this before. If a baby is ugly, you just say it's adorable.
Yeah.
Because you can adore an ugly person because you still love them.
Yes, see.
But all babies for a little while are kind of ugly. I mean, they're kind of like, it takes a couple months for them to really start
I don't know if they're
filling out their shape.
ugly. They're just they're still forming.
Yeah.
They, a little
Still pliable.
a little odd looking.
No baby comes right out and you're like, gorgeous. Look at this thing. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yay, kids.
Yeah. Him.
Oh, don't worry. When my son came out, who the hell's ears did? What the hell were you doing?
Yeah.
The mailman.
Big Oogs.
Whoa.
Big Oogs.
My brother was Moonface, another lovely nickname that my dad came up with.
Yeah, but I could see that with
Big,
your brother.
Yeah, big wide face head.
Yeah.
Moonface and Big Oogs coming down the street.
Your brother was the original Big Head Todd
Yes.
in the Monsters.
How could you guys be making these jokes? That's my Jim Gaffigan. How you guys shouldn't be making these jokes. It's terrible.
But it's really easy to make fun of your own kids. When you make fun of other people's kids, that's when you're in trouble.
But if you make fun of your kids in front of somebody else, and then they're like, "Did you hear how he was talking to?" Well, when I first met your wife, when you were first dating her, I remember how I would speak to my son, and then I think she said to you, "I can't believe that's how he speaks to his son."
Yeah, we went out for wings.
Yeah.
And you made your son was probably 15, I would say 14.
Yeah.
Something like that. And you made a joke to your son. And Danny goes, I can't believe you said that to his son.
No.
I go, I think they're pretty close.
Yes. He's got a good sense of humor. Good sense of humor. He better. And they returned fire on me, so it's okay. Fine with it. Stop being so sensitive, Todd.
Exactly.
Big oops.
Get over it.